I have 2 lithium-ion batteries for my Ryobi stuff, and down there I have some regular batteries and battery chargers. My construction tool belt, whenever we do big outside jobs, and the little refrigerator, which is empty. We just got this in here today, so it's empty and clean. Down here is my old table saw. Well, it used to be my only table saw. Little skill saw. It's nice and light. It's 40 pounds probably. So if we have to go somewhere to work, we can bring that with us. And keep my trash can and saw horses and one shop vac back there and a roller stand and my big shop vac with, you can barely see the dust deputy hanging back there. My little step stool to get to the stuff up high, and collection of rags. If we come back here, up on top of this stand, we have all my glue and biscuits and tape. This shelf here is mostly corded power tools. My 2 routers and my palm sander is back there. The iron is back there from when I'm doing veneer. My collection of trash bags. This is a interesting little big light that's also an air compressor and an inflator that I leave plugged in all the time. So it's ready to go. All of my battery operated tools, 2 regular drills and a fan and a hammer drill and a right angle drill and a trim router and a jigsaw and a little circular saw and a sander and a nailer and a reciprocating saw, and then further down there's an electric reciprocating saw and a belt sander and a manual miter saw, 2 or 3 electric drills, and then electric stuff in empty tool cases down on the bottom. This is my new tool here, my Craftsman 14-inch bandsaw, set up on a mobile stand. My mobile workstation assembly table with my Porter Cable dovetail jig and my Craftsman tabletop router table. And both of those can get mounted up here on top and used. And there's a Kreg clamp plate in the top of this table, and on the end there's the clamp that locks in here. And I have another one of those blue plates that's going to get mounted over here on this workbench when I get this cherry out of here. Okay. All of my sheet good storage, which just kind of leans up here. Got some pipe clamps hanging on the end. And back in this corner here is my extra cardboard. If I'm going to do a lot of finishing, I'll lay cardboard out and do that on top of the cardboard. A little hand truck. Some support stands that I hang from the ceiling because I don't use them all that often. My Warner wood stove, which will get this shop up to about 80 degrees in the dead of winter. Little workmate stand. Caulking guns, my extension cord collection, some wrenches, lumber storage up there, and all of my tools that have plastic cases, ratchet set, couple jigsaws, my Dremel tool and a rotary saw, my biscuit joiner, a hammer drill and a 2-headed drill, sander that silver cases pieces for my little giant ladder, my little 5-inch circular saw and my 8-inch circular saw. Oh, that little black kit is pieces for my little giant router. I don't know. Oh, this is probably That's my Datomax. That's my Datomax for cutting grooves. For dados. That's why it's called a Datomax. So extension cords and wrenches and saw blades and a stand, and there's the tapering jig I made for the Guild build for the shaker table, and some old C-clamps and a corner clamp and my shop apron and my regular clamp collection, and along here some zip ties and a laser level and a bucket for cutoffs and a couple of straight edges, and that's a saw jig for my circular saw to do a cross cut right on the edge of the panel. There's a small workbench that is supposed to be for my wife if I ever get it clean enough that she can come out here and do whatever she wants to do. And some more cutoffs and an auxiliary table. So back over here, have a Delta chop saw on a mobile stand that right now I can extend way out to the wood stove because it's not winter, and a bucket full of cutoffs waiting for our first camping trip. So over here is my TS3650 rigid table saw that I really like. This is also on wheels. My Incra miter gauge and my homemade tenoning jig. I've been thinking about building a router table in the end of this here, but right now I'm just thinking about it. And then my Jet combination 10-inch jointer planer, also on wheels. I finally have it in a place where I can use it right where it is, don't have to move it, and if I need to do a quick jointing on a piece that's not more than 5 or 6 feet long, I can just do it right there. And up here over the door is my shelf for stuff that I never use or that is broken. So I have a Delta scroll saw that I bought scratch and dent at Home Depot, and it was really scratch and dent. It's missing pieces to hold in the blade, and I haven't been motivated enough to find the exact pieces in the owner's manual that I had to download and order them. What's up here? Oh, a screen repair kit and my Hilti concrete nailer and a battery-powered clamp that doesn't work, and a shop light, halogen light that doesn't work, needs a new bulb. So all that stuff lives up there, and my broom and dustpan, and then we're back around. So that's it. That's the shop. Very happy at 16 by 24. Of course, I'd be happier at 24 by 30 or 30 by 36, but this is plenty big enough, and I just gotta stop dreaming and start building more.